What's up, losers? This is my first real upload at the rebirth of this channel. My last video was kind of a send-off to my original content. I had a weird period in between there. My channel's kind of stagnated at 35 subs for the last, 6 years. And if it stays that way, I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to make these videos for fun, just so I can... I did notice, however, that that video that I did upload got an immediate copyright strike. So from this point on, I am going to be using their copyright-safe music. So I have no idea what music is going to be on this video yet, but I can only tell you it's going to be something really uneventful. So let's try and make a little clip here and see how badly I can botch the musical tone of it. Crazy as shit. So one day, Kirby appears in front of the boy, and I, like Kirby, real shit, lol, Connor and I were sober as fuck, fixing his car, and fucking Kirby just poofed enough and rambled enough at this point that we can get into the actual video, which is, of course, weird shit that parents say. Our first one is, your face will freeze like that. This one is especially weird because you're basically just blatantly lying to your child. You're telling them that they're going to contract some sort of medical disorder where their face is just stuck in that weird, awkward position that they've stuck it in. Which is, of course, total nonsense, but I think the better way to say this would just be, hey, Jimmy, knock it off. I've got quite a few of these like that on this list. At the end of the day, most of the conclusions to those are just, be real with your kids, you know? Don't lie to them. Which brings us to our next one, which is Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, everything else in between. Jesus, I'm kidding. Let's start with the Tooth Fairy. So, I've come up with a little bit for this one. Let's play it. Hey Devin, I just lost a tooth yesterday, and the Tooth Fairy gave me a whole 25 cents. Bro, the Tooth Fairy gave me $25. Like, your teeth must be rank, bro. You see, that's where the Tooth Fairy really falls apart. It's just the sheer conversion rate. Like, every parent gives a different amount of money for said teeth. Anywhere as low as 25 cents, all the way up to, I don't know, $30 if they've got a really rich parent or just parent that's really wants to make that a special event in that kid's life, I guess. The Easter Bunny and Santa Claus are both, you know, and the Tooth Fairy are all just kind of the same. They're just, oh, there's this mystical being that does X, and maybe it's to scare children away or to incentivize children to be good for the year or something. But at the end of the day, all the children, you know, figure it out in the long run, and it doesn't really matter anyway. The next one is Because I Said So. This is just a really interesting way of saying, I don't want to explain my reasonings to you, but I have them. I just imagine that there's some kid out there that has heard this so many times that their parent is like, because I said so, and then they just, look them dead in the eyes and just, no! No! No!
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn 38!
No! The parents are just like, yeah, Santa Claus, he's on the naughty list this year, so just beat him with a cane or something. Then we have No One Said Life is Fair. I feel like this one is said by parents that are going through a midlife crisis themselves, so they're just projecting it onto their children. The proper response to this would be, Dylan, I know sometimes life can get you down like that. I know it feels that way sometimes, but at the end of the day, you have to take life in your own hands, and you have to keep on getting back up when life knocks you down. You have to keep on trying, keep on pushing. I know it can be rough, I know it can be hard sometimes, but you just gotta keep going, buddy. Keep going. Next one is forced smiles. Smile! Some parents will, like, see that their child is just having, like, a normal face. Or maybe they actually are upset, and they'll be like, smile, Timmy, smile. Why aren't you smiling? Why aren't you smiling? Why aren't you smiling? Definitely, this is like one of the most deranged things that a parent can do to their child. It's almost as if they don't realize they're telling their child, you are not allowed to have emotions. This is the emotion that I want you to have, so this is the emotion you should have. I'll buy you it, but this is your birthday present. This one's kind of bothersome to me because the child is definitely going to agree to it. They're going to be like, oh yeah, of course. I'll take that as my birthday present, because they really want the item right then and there, and children have no sense of, like, waiting for anything ever. Then when their birthday actually rolls around, they're going to be like, wait, no, but it's my birthday. I want a birthday present. Give me a birthday present. It's my birthday. This might work with adults. In fact, I believe it does work with adults, but it doesn't work with a child that has a memory of a squirrel. This next one is, you're lucky you're cute. Wow, that was a really awful thing for you to do. You're lucky you're cute, because if you weren't, something worse might have happened to you there. You know how I said forced smiles are one of the most deranged things you can say to your child? This one is the most deranged thing you can say to your child. I feel like the child doesn't understand the gravity of the situation when their parent says something like this, but genuinely what their parent is saying is, I would probably be hurting you right now if I didn't feel compelled otherwise. If a parent says this one to you, find the FBI and just hello, CPS, my mom just said, you're lucky you're cute, and then gave me this deranged look in her eyes. But please, I'm scared. Help me. This one is, if everyone jumped off a cliff, would you too? Oh, geez, oh my God! Mom, everybody's playing this game called Fortnite. Can I please play it? Please? Well, if they told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it too? Well, I mean, they're jumping off a battle bus, so yeah. I might. If it was in a video game, I probably would. But, not in real life, because that would kill me. This one is just, please talk at a blank foot distance. I've heard this one be different, varying lengths. Like, please talk at a 2-foot distance. Please talk at a 4-foot distance. This is basically just when parents want to say, keep your voice down, but instead of it coming out that way, it comes out as, keep your voice at a 2-foot distance. And then the child is obviously like, well, what's a 2-foot distance? And then they say, oh, well, if you're 3 feet away and the other person can hear you, then you're speaking too loud. This one's always like, just, what does that mean? I remember as a child attempting to do this one, like standing 3 feet away from one of my classmates and being like, hey, can you hear me? And they're like, yeah, I can hear you. What's up? I mean, the camera probably didn't pick that up, but I said, hey, can you hear me? That's all I've got for this video. I just thought it would be fun to make. For the special mentions, I've got the Boogeyman, which is the same concept as Santa Claus, just scaring children instead of incentivizing them. You've got Krampus, same thing, just, didn't exist in my culture, but, I think it was Germany or something. Krampus was like the evil Santa Claus, same concept. And the last one I've got is a cliffhanger. It is, the class does not dismiss you, I do. And this one is something that teachers say. I was going to throw this into the main video, but after doing some research, I realized there's a lot of weird things that teachers say. So I figured I would just save that for its own video. You guys liked this one. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys for this week. Stay safe out there. Peace.